Hey guys, it's your girl naturallynata here. I'm here today with another video for you guys. Today I'm going to be reviewing the brand new Colourpop No Filter Foundation. I'm pretty sure unless you've been living underneath a rock, you have heard that Colourpop has come out with a brand new foundation. They recently had launched their No Filter Concealer, and I guess they was like, let's go all the way, let's give them a foundation too. So they came out with a No Filter Foundation. It has a really good shade range. I believe it has about 42 shades, something crazy like that, which is really awesome. And I have two of the shades that I ordered today. I also ordered all three of the powders. Yes, not only did they come out with foundation, but they also came out with the powders too. They looking out for us. I see you, Colourpop. That's what's up. At first I thought they were just coming out with the foundations, and then I saw they had the setting powders too. I was like, yes. And not only did they have only translucent, they have banana, which is my fave, and they also have medium deep. I love that companies are now coming out with that medium deep powder. Translucent and banana just don't work for everybody. Some people have really deep skin and they need to set their under eye with something with some color in it. So I love medium deep powders. I don't use them to set my under eye, but I do use them a lot to set my entire face, and they work out perfect for me. So I got all three because I love setting powders. And not only did they come out with setting powders, but they also came out with like pressed powders. So not only the loose powders, but the pressed powders. And so we're gonna test everything out today. Also their new concealer range. They have some new shades of their concealer and they're like renamed and stuff like that. So I went ahead and got another concealer also. I like that on the website it suggested by the foundation color that I picked what concealer would work for me. So we're going to see how well that works out, because I will say the shade range on the website was a bit misleading as far as the foundation, but I did pick the concealer that they suggested I pick from my foundation picks. We'll see how good their website predicts, you know, what type of shade that you should get. Before we get into this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Yes, you. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. If you are already subscribed, I appreciate you so much. And without further ado, let's just go ahead and get on with this foundation review. Alright guys, so I have my eyeshadow done, which is also Colourpop. I use the Makeup Shayla and Colourpop collaboration, the Perception palette, which I really enjoy. This was my first time using this also. We're going to go ahead and get straight on into the skin. I'm going to go ahead and moisturize my face. First I'm going to go in with this Pearl Essence Coconut Rose Hydrating Facial Oil. I love using this stuff, just a very small amount on my face before I put my foundation on, and it smells really good. Then I'm going to go in with a Pearl Essence Coconut Rose Hydrating Face Mist, just to add a little bit extra hydration to my skin. Last but not least, to prime my skin, I'm going to use the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. I wouldn't say it really makes your makeup last longer, but it really does smooth out the face. It is one of those, you know, silicone based primers, so it works really good at just smoothing everything out, which I really like. And I'm just gonna let that sink into my skin for, I would say, about 2 to 3 minutes, and then I'll be back to do the foundation. This is the Colourpop No Filter Foundation right here. I have two shades. I have the shades Dark 155 and Medium Dark 145. This is what the packaging looks like right here. It just says Colourpop No Filter Foundation, and it's like a pink and white, like blush and white packaging. I really like the packaging. It's really cute. It's blush and white, real simple, but really cute. The only thing is, I opened these before and I am really shook by these shades. This is Dark 155. I don't see how this is dark. Like, what the heck? I'm really nervous that this is not gonna match me. And the Medium Dark 145, oh no. I feel like the website was extremely misleading on these shades. They're like bright AF. I was looking at the website and everything, I was just like, I don't know what to get, so I just guess. So hopefully these work. They're only 25 milliliters, which is 0.85 fluid ounces also. So they retail for $12 and you don't even get a full ounce. Most foundations, even at the drugstore, are one whole fluid ounce. So these are a bit less than that, and they retail for $12, so you be the judge of that. I don't think it's too bad. It's almost an ounce, and if it's good, that's great. But if it's not good, that's definitely not worth it, because you could find a good foundation at the drugstore for less than $12 and you get more. Alright, so this is medium dark 145. It actually does not look that light once I spray it on my hand. And now I'm going to do the other one, dark 155. Okay, that packaging is really deceiving, because it looks darker when it comes out, but it's still really bright. Just from what I'm seeing right now, even though there's 42 shades, it doesn't seem like the shade range is that great. Like, it really doesn't. 145, medium dark 145 is definitely not going to match me, and I'm still on the fence about 155. But let's go ahead and try 155 most definitely. And I'm going to do one side with a sponge, and then the other side I'm going to do a brush. I will say that foundation dries down rather quickly, but the coverage is seeming like on point. I do like the coverage on this. It looks like skin, yo. It looks really good actually. It matches me perfectly. And I was really scared about that. I will say the packaging is deceiving. For this other side, I'm actually gonna use one of the Royal & Langnickel brushes right here. It is a, you know, like one of those facial makeup brushes. So I'm gonna use that for this side. I went on and did a couple pumps on the back of my hand, and I'm just gonna dot this over my face. Wow, I really like it with this brush. It gave me even more coverage. I really like the way my face looks, and I kind of like the brush side better, just a little bit. I feel like it gave me a bit more coverage. I will agree with the natural matte. It did dry down quite quickly on my skin, maybe because my skin is on the dry side, normal to dry. But I felt like it was drying pretty quickly, and but it doesn't look matte, you know. It still feels hydrating. It honestly just feels like there's nothing on my face, and I really feel like that medium dark 145 will match me good for the summer, so I'm not mad. At first I was like, oh no, I didn't waste my money, but turns out I didn't, so that works out awesome. Let's go on and get into the concealer. So this is the Colourpop No Filter Concealer. This is the old one. They didn't change the packaging, they just changed the outside like little box that it comes in. I have the shade Tan 50, and now this is medium dark 36. I actually think that these are the same shade. I think they just changed the name of it, so they just got me, they just finessed me. I have the same shade, I believe, because they look identical. But that's really cool that they suggested that I get this one, because it is the same one that I actually picked out for myself in the past. I feel like the coverage on this concealer is really good. And this is a really good shade. Alright, so I went ahead and blended that out. Since this is not really a new product, I really like this concealer. I love the shade that I have. I think it has really good coverage, and yeah, it's a really good concealer, especially for the price. It's like $7. Alright, let's go on to some more new products, which are these right here, Colourpop No Filter Setting Powders. Like I mentioned before, they come in 3 shades: translucent, banana, and medium deep. I'm so excited to use these. They're so cute. So this is what they look like right here. Once again, simple, sleek packaging, really cute. So I'm gonna do one eye translucent, then we'll do the other eye banana, and then we'll set our entire face with the medium deep, just so we can try out all three. I'm gonna use my Real Technique sponge to do this, but I'm just going to dip it into the powder, then put the excess on the back of my hand, just so we have a nice thin layer. If you watch my videos, you know that's what I like to do. I'm just gonna set. Wow, that looks really nice. And even though it's translucent, I really feel like that's not too bright. I mean, they are supposed to be translucent, but some translucent powders be looking white, but I feel like that one does not look white whatsoever. Not only did it lift my eye, but it filled in that, you know, sunkenness that I have underneath my eyes. So I'm gonna go in with one more layer to really brighten it up. Yes, I love it. I like it. It feels so smooth too. Yeah, I like it. I can already tell. I like it a lot. It's really brightening and it's really smooth, and it works just like, you know, a translucent powder should work, which is very, very important. Doesn't age me, don't make me look old, don't make me look dry. It just looks perfect. So I like it so far. I believe these are what, $9? I think they're $9, which is awesome. Great price. But they are pretty small, a lot smaller than other setting powders, but I can already tell that this is one that works really, really good, so I'm not mad at it. I'm using the banana now for the other side. I'm not sure which one I like more, but I like them both. I might like the banana a little bit more for my skin tone. If you're lighter than me, I think that you would like the translucent even more. They're both really nice. I'm gonna use them both, but I really think I like the banana more. This side is the banana and this is translucent. You really can't tell that much of a difference, but looking close up at my face, I can see like the yellowness, and I love the yellowness with my under eye setting powders. I feel like it just matches my skin tone better. I'm using the banana powder to set the other areas. So far I'm really, really liking how my face looks. Yes, it looks really, really good. My face looks awesome. This is amazing. I'm loving these products so far. Let's go in with the last setting powder, which is medium deep. This is what the medium deep looks like. And for that, I'm just going to take a flat top brush right here. This one is by Wet n Wild. And I'm going to use that to really just blend everything together and set the other areas that we haven't set yet. Just make sure everything's nice and cohesive. I mean, honestly, I can't tell the difference between this and the high-end setting powder. I have the Laura Mercier medium deep, and I really don't see a difference, really. I like it a lot. And the banana. I love them all. I do not have any complaints so far. Last thing is the Colourpop No Filter Sheer Pressed Powder. I have it in the shade Dark, I believe. Yes, I have it in the shade Dark. It's a cute little compact white and silver packaging. You just open it up and you have a mirror, which is nice, and you have the powder. So I'm going to take that same Wet n Wild brush right here. I'm just going to swirl in the powder, and I'm just going to, you know, see if I can pack this on too. Why not? I don't know what else to do with it. This will be a great like touch-up powder if you're oily. Or if you don't want to get the medium deep, you could get this instead. I would say this is not really necessary. I'm more of a loose powder person, so I would use that medium deep loose powder more than I would use this, and I'm not oily, so I don't really need to touch up throughout the day. So I think this is the only thing that was kind of unnecessary for me. I like all the other products. I like this too, but this is probably just my least favorite. So this is how my face is looking right now. It's matching me really perfectly. It's 7:28 p.m. It's already pretty late, so I'm gonna go ahead and wear this for like the next couple hours. Probably as of right now, I like it so much. I feel like it looks really good. Everything works perfectly the way that it's supposed to work, especially for this to be like a drugstore price point. Really can't ask for much more. It works perfectly. Everything's really good. I'm really enjoying it so far. Once again, I just put 3 different powders on my face. 4 if you count this right here, the sheer pressed powder, and it feels like there's literally nothing on my face. It feels so lightweight, so that's perfect for summertime. If you wear this foundation, it's not gonna feel heavy, you know, cakey or anything like that. It's not drying me out, it's not aging me, even though it's a natural matte, which I definitely agree, it is a natural matte. It's not drying, it's not aging, it's not like heavy duty where your skin can't breathe because you're dry, because it's like sucking all the life out of it. So far I'm feeling like it'll work for, you know, pretty much everybody. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up my face and show you the finished look, and then I'll be back to check in with you guys in a few hours so we can see how the makeup held out. So this is the finished look with the foundation. I'm still a fan. I'm still giving it like an A so far. I don't have any reason to give it less than an A, maybe even an A+. Not to mention it was very affordable. I bought all these products and it was only $89, which I think is a really good steal for the amount of products that I got. 2 foundations, a concealer, 3 powders, and a pressed powder. They also threw in, which I forgot to use, a free foundation brush. So I feel like it was a really good steal. I really like Colourpop because the price point, and I feel like they have really good products. We'll see how this wears for the next couple of hours, but as of right now, Colourpop gets an A+ from me. I love it. So it is now, it's only 9:43 p.m., but you know, I'm old, so that's as far as I can make it. So I apologize about, you know, me filming this late AF, so it being hard for me to get like a full day's worth of wear test out of this. I've only had it on for about 2 hours, but my face looks great. Just from me trying out a lot of foundations, I really feel like this is a good one for my skin type. I know right off the bat, I like it. It's a good foundation. The whole line is great. I love it all, especially for the price point. I always take into consideration the price. I got 2 foundations, 3 powders, a pressed powder, and an eyeshadow palette, a freaking makeup brush, a concealer, all for like less than $100. When I think about things like that, if you a baddie on a budget like me, if you're on a budget but you really love makeup, this is like perfect. This foundation gets an A+ from me, especially for summer. I think this was the perfect time for them to launch this. It is so breathable. It is freaking weightless. Like, I feel like there's nothing on my face. I do wish that they had a pressed powder, I think a bit deeper than the one after this. This is dark, and in my opinion, this is not dark. There's one after this which is called Deep, but I think that they need one more after Deep. This is not dark whatsoever. I would call this medium dark. And I really feel like they could do one more of these. This is medium deep. I feel like they need a deep powder. That would be awesome, like a really chocolatey brown loose powder. That kudos to them for coming out with 42 shades off the rip and at least trying. They trying. We can't say that for everybody else. So I'm not mad at Colourpop. I like Colourpop and I like these products a lot. So yeah, that's all I have to say. I appreciate you watching this video so much, and yeah, let me know what you think down in the comments below. Are you going to be purchasing these products? And I can't wait to hopefully see you in my next video.